this video. Probably have to think of what would be the next Sonic game. Or I actually have an idea. Here's a Latin Sonic game idea that could be any game. Hey, he possibly knows. Anyways, this is this game. And yeah, I'm actually doing it. Well, I made an oath to myself to make this, and yep, I have. This follows the events of Frontiers, and yet they have used the headcanon and some leaks along the way, and I got ideas into this. As of the theory of what is the end. So anyways, let's get started on this game, shall we? Okay, so this Sonic game is called Sonic the Hedgehog The End Strikes Back. It's the literal return of the Purple Moon. But this time around it's taken a different form. After taking the form of the moon. And that failed. So, after that, we are literally doing a different one. So, make it predecessor. Like, do we go for just one? Do we go for one massive island? Or many other islands? That's the real question that we're going with. So, yeah. Anyways, the combat for the more complex, we actually have parrying. And no momentum. And practically enough, no boost. Anyways, for playable characters, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Saru, Ruth, Omega, Silver, and Nettle Sonic. At the same time, Sage and Eggman will play parts in the game. Well, also at the same time, Mark 3 is also here. He would be a boss. So, yeah, I got to the end. Gun had a part to play as well. Being one of their agents is also exploring with Team Dark. And Big the Cat. Yeah, for that news, he's just fishing. You found Foggy and Foggy is just chilling. You can join him in like a little game of fishing, and yeah. And then, oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Story I'll tell you for you to use. Also, for each area of the game, in Sky Die Zone, like some of the first areas, Sky Die Marble Zone and Hilltop. The second area is Sky Die Ice Cap and Endless 9. Another one I think was in Sky Die the Jungle Zone and I think Wacky Workbench, I think. This one, like, I can say like I think was Moon and Dustin Hill. Oh yeah, let's see, like, yeah, this is a V1. And this is V2. I don't think it's different to that platform. This is, I think it's Night the Bits of the Ancients, and Hidden Palace from Sonic 3. Anyways, got to the 6th area. Yeah. Apparently this one's basically city. Yes, Casino Night Zone, Nixon with Stardust Speedway, with a hint of Eggman Land. Yeah. Basically, for this one, you'll have to climb the tower. As some bits are falling. This doesn't start that I think the areas where you fight, chance like hard bosses, I think in the Final Horizon with the towers and Sky Sanctuary Zone. And then after that, the 8th area is just you need it into space. This is like another thing. This is like in the noon. The ancients have set up a headquarters in the noon. Obviously, Leander found it and destroyed that, taking a different vessel to do it. And yeah, really that's it for these areas. And now time to get to plot. So, Eggman found an area with more stuff of the ancients and made a base, but some version of the end is back, this time with more vessels of it. Each one then has a Chaos Emerald. Oh shit, oh, crikey, that's not. Trying the end controls over some ancient stuff that the ancients made. A temple of worship, a stone detector. Oh wait, no, see, that's another story there. And race it. Continuing on with the plot. Yeah, the end stack with more vessels. Starlight concept art of Cyclone. These things want to rip you to shreds. Let's see the end. Not counting Eggman or Sonic. Count these things. It's on sand. So basically he has no power. He has 3 powerful vessels and some stuff that he controls. and two ancient things that you need. Well, two ancient things that the ancients need, and now he is controlling both of them. Like, it's or he, yeah, the end is now controlling them. So, now, basically, the Chaos Emeralds decide to trap these, like, the three vessels and the two things controlled by the end in signposts that lead you into levels that you must complete to get these titans and you must fight these. So, Eggman uses two Chaos Emeralds to power his new neck and make a barrier over his base. So Eggman ordered Nelsonic to steal the Nasta Emerald. Yeah, to steal the Nasta Emerald. And he did. And Eggman puts it in. His new neck got the Eggmaster, and now you get a Mad Knuckles. And Sonic, Tails and Amy are coming to the area. Also, Shadow is coming because what the end need are in the city destroying things, and we shouldn't Shadow to stop the situation. And Gun has teamed up to go to the area with more of the things that the end need. And also, Professor Victoria. Make sure Professor Victoria is driving a jet that has Team Dark because he heard the area has stuff without the ancients. Silver also comes. Silver also comes to the present because his future is nothing. The only thing that exists is a version of Sonic. So Silver is hunting down Sonic because he thinks that Sonic has destroyed his future. This is heavily inspired by 06 when I think about it. Like, Sonic enters into the game and thinks Sonic is this trigger that said he thinks like Sonic is like the end of days. Sonic is the doomsday thing. I will destroy the universe. Or something like that. And raise it. So, what sites? Yeah. First boss is a lava snake. You must grab rocks and hit the snake. The snake will go in pain over it. You must destroy the rocky cell and the lava will explode on the snake. turning to one of these walls of lava. After you beat the snake, this is technically the third level of each area. Will contain a boss minus, I guess, one section, I guess. So, yeah. And after that, you encounter the Temple of Lava. It's climbing out to the depths. They have versed this. I suddenly came this in, and now it's a giant temple of lava. I guess for this one, I guess I'm calling it Hades, I guess. Yeah, Hades Anthony, so yeah, you know, Iron Hades, my old lava hands of it in the temple, and that's our call to get the Chaos Emerald inside it, just destroying the construct of what's controlling by the end. One Chaos Emerald down. As for the second area, you encountered Silver, and you had to fight him. And, like all things, Silver realizes that Sonic, yeah, basically like Music, Silver learns the truth. Like, there's no way that Sonic, of all people, will destroy the world. So, yeah, Silver will join the party. Some of the other games, like Genshin Impact, you can switch characters by press forward button. And Razor, cut to the boss. Robot Santa! Not really Robot Santa, the off-brand Robot Santa. You must dodge his attacks of exploding presents and hit the presents that are green at the Robot Santa. It will damage him, and I was down. And now you have to fight an Ice Phoenix. That's kind of fun. Snow Alex. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the Ghost or Poseidon. Well, it's quite funny. Like, this is Poseidon, the god of the sea. That instead is this Ice Phoenix. Yeah, you must destroy this. It will set attacks with Vagina Solaris. But really no of a weaker version of it. So, destroy the Ice Phoenix. And you got the second Chaos Emerald. For Area 3, yeah, you pinballed your way through until encountering the pinball boss site. You have to fight this eye that will shoot lasers at you. Like these little darts, or like this giant beam of laser beam in a tool. So yeah, watch your step over this one. Hit it 8 times and you get there. And for the boss, a rotting plant that seems to be growing after its death. you must grab the Chaos Emerald. This time you must chromium tap each shrine and then get into like another park. Just hit a shrine, like another shrine for another parkour. At the parkour you issue as like another shrine up there doing with mouths. Until you get to the beast. Start with the Chaos Emerald. And the beast will chop down on you, that will wither away to dust. So try to pin you. Failed. Now moving on to Areas 4's boss is just train. It's just like there's options to this boss. You can jump between car to car, destroying the train between each car until you're in the train, or you just run and the train will suit you. The engine will suit you, and so will the people, the things on the train that mean like digital eggplants that doesn't exist, generated like the Chaos Emerald. And then after that, yeah, remember the concept art guy from Sonic 1? This fella here. Yeah, about that. He is now sand. I got help from this like someone. So who thanks them? I just colored in like the sandest color and then I guarantee that she helps with like the coloring, with the detail of things, so yeah. Race it to the 5th area. Yeah, we have no code for this one because, yeah, the 5th area is a Gisoid. You must hit its Gisoid, but it will copy your noobs. So you must hit the Gisoid before. You must hit the Gisoid and dodge its degrees of your attacks. And then you pass it along till you find the Stone Golem. Some agree with the Stone Golem, knock it, and then to grab the Chaos Emerald, it will start to have a few cracks leading up to it. Like there, till it cracks fully. And after that, it's destroyed. How do you need Chaos Emerald with you? That's 5. For the boss side of the 6th area, yeah, hit the button on this, and you're as well. You just get lucky with the heads of the characters. Like all the playable ones, minus Metal Sonic, all the playable characters' heads, minus Metal Sonic's. One, it'll deal damage to this machine. Anything else, like something like Eggman's face or Nelsonics, will like destroy your ring. Like it will attack any misfires. Yeah, it will shoot out random things at you. So you must hit it on the top. I'm going to attack between its joints until you hit the button. Anyways, yeah, you have a favourite now, Sonic. And effectively, you win. Yes. does, slash, electric charge, lasers, spins, boosts, until you face the Eggmaster. But, as Eggman slowly reveals it, something went wrong with all his badniks. All of his machines and AIs are now controlled by the end. For this case, we need to have simply explained during the game's plot, as the story progresses, as the professor finds more about the agents, they start seeing, in the corner's eye until not silver anymore, a man in blue. And this is the version of the end. Well, this one's going by margin. I know, I got planned for like a 30-year-old Easter egg. So, basically, you have to fight this. Basically, at the point of the game, I can reveal the Eggmaster, or even AI robots, has been controlled by the man in blue, aka Margin. Because of this fact. Because of this simple fact. The Doctor connected his AI to cyberspace, with the end being in the confines of cyberspace. And some part of the end connects with Sage, waiting for a perfect opportunity to show itself, and hijack all his machines. So I'm gonna fight this version of the Eggmaster, now puppeted by this dozens of the end. So yeah, you gain a Chaos Emerald from it, but the end of this case, Margin controlling Malsonic grabbed the Chaos Emerald with the Master Emerald when the machine is blowing up. So now, you have to get the Master Emerald and Malsonic, and you're going to get Malsonic. Yeah, the end uses the second thing that is like the furthest, the third thing that is closest to Sonic that you can possibly get. Like a Sonic Mark III. So I got to fight this boss until he destroyed the machine. And then after that, Metal Nudging Sonic just create a tower that's collapsing. Now to fight no enemies. Let's say an Eggman robot and one of the things that the end made are in contact before Jan's complete control over Eggman's sources, they will fight. Don't get started that they both will fight. So anyways, The boss fight with Nullsonic. He climbed the tower, beating each level linearly before the third one. The third one is really interesting because now the level is now generating with this task of levels before it. And you must fight this version of Nullsonic as fight against this one. And his new trick about generating spikes, using lasers, creating copies of himself, until you end up entering to the end, where you survive that level with Nullsonic. Now time for the real thing. As you climb the tower, little margin will be on your tail. And it's just to kill you before he ends up at the top. So you did. Eggman got to control all of his forces. And I guess that margin site starts to glitch as Margin escapes from Little Sonic. And now you have to face this thing. This machine that comes out of Nullsonic. Eggman ordered Nullsonic to find the heroes to destroy this version of the end. And now, yep. Margin and Sonic. So, yeah, you complete the levels in the space area of the game. As you went inside the area, you beat levels until you face the hardest level, that being the third stage of this area. I completely forgot. Yeah, for the backgrounds for each one of them. Yeah, Area 5's one. Yeah, Area 5 is this Blue Wasp one. The Tower one is this. I know, how crazy is this? And the final one is going bright as you hit the end. For the 8th area. So anyways, final boss. How can you imagine, Sonic? Yeah, you can use your full party, and yeah, basically he can duplicate himself, create copies of himself, shoot lasers, he can spin dash, he can copy these on everyone in your party, and you just hit him. You can teleport as well, so yeah. This is a vessel of Sonic though. And with all things, Sonic can go super. So as the fight goes on, after I guess like the final hit on phase 1, he decides to go to a district gambit, going to the last level and powering up to achieve super margin. Now he is all powerful, all knowing. He has regained his former power back. Gained his former power back. The end has backed his tower. Now he's ready to kill all. And he destroys all your party, leaving just Sonic as all of them are dead. And a Sonic crawling and a Super Margin ready to destroy. As you see, he is ready to destroy this planet. Until all species, all living things, all sentient things must die. As Sonic crawls at the towards the National Emerald, the Chaos Emerald suddenly around it. As Sonic stands upon it, he turns super. Then as he turns to Hypersonic, and now the final battle. Super Margin versus Hypersonic. It's a really intense one that tests your skills at the game. As you fight this iteration of the end, as you fought it, it began to glitch. Began to glitched out as it's in this form, as Sonic gaining no ground as the end realizes this is the same thing. He will get destroyed again by this blue hedgehog. He did differently. You have learned from its previous mistakes. This time he is the hedgehog, but not the hedgehog. He is similar to it, but not really. As he realizes that fact, he glitched out of existence. The code so much so that he had exploded. Out of the area. And just like this, revived. He of people in this journey. And the Chaos Emeralds went back to their 3D. The Chaos Emeralds returned to random areas. And the Master Emerald and back to Angel Island with Knuckles. As Eggman's empire fell, he uses the name of his forces as well as Sonic to escape from. As he now Sonic to escape from this island, from this area. Never stepping foot on this land again. Because, yeah, all his things are left to ruins. All his things are left to ruins. The tracks are cracked. The tracks are cracked. The building is a bit destroyed after the hour. And after that, the man sits on this island. And the leftovers of his army remains. With Sage and Megasonic, the Eggman is already planning another scheme. Possibly something that isn't related to the Ancients at all. And what do you think? A speech from I will not. I guess the characters go their separate ways. So, yeah. Sonic, Tails and Amy return Knuckles and the Master Emerald back to Angel Island. And they start to do other adventures. Shadow went off to explore. I guess went on another adventures. I guess Reese is still working for a gun or is using jewelries. And Omega is trying to find Eggman just. You really want to shoot this man. This isn't enough for Eggman releases that he can shoot. Silver returns back to a future that isn't destroyed. It's a good future. Everyone lives in the good future. And yeah, that's each character's ending. They are part the area, exploring different things. I guess Professor Victoria will find something more interesting about the Ancients. And what will Dark on you about this part? So anyways, I think that would be it for this idea. I think, okay, 8 from there. Okay, that's 10, so 18. Then, okay, 6, 12, and 1, 20. Yeah, I left with 31. 31 whole pictures I have drawn. We'll combine all of them into a thumbnail. About the younger most things, so yeah. Anyways, I did promise, so yeah, for that. yeah, heading for the end of this 45 minutes thing. Amazing. Adios.